We talk about Hiroshima almost always in terms of what happened after. But what about the life before? Hiroshima was a castle town originally, tied deeply to the Asano clan in the 1600s. By the 20th century, it had become one of Japan's bustling military centers. The Hiroshima Castle, proud and moated, wasn't just a relic, it was a headquarters. The city also had schools, shrines, and a well-knit tram system that made it modern by the 1940s standards. People lived ordinary lives. Shopkeepers along Hondori Street, schoolgirls heading to class, fishermen rowing the rivers. There were whispers of war, sure, but also rice fields, community festivals, laughter. Hiroshima wasn't preparing to be an entry in global tragedy. It was just being Hiroshima. The blast, the second the city's clock stopped at exactly 8:15 a.m., August 6, 1945, everything changed. The bomb exploded about 600 meters above ground, with a force equal to 15,000 tons of TNT. Numbers don't tell the story, though. One moment, a teacher adjusting her chalk on the board. Next, nothing but firestorm and silence. Eyewitnesses, those who lived to speak, tell us the same thing. There was no time to run. Walls melted, rivers boiled, people disappeared into shadows on stone. 70,000 dead instantly, and tens of thousands more in the months after. The Hiroshima Castle, once the proud symbol of power, flattened. Streetcars twisted like toys. The Shima Surgical Clinic, ground zero, erased completely. Can you imagine walking home and finding that your entire neighborhood was just dust? Hiroshima. After the bomb, ghosts, ashes, and stubborn survival. After, the city was silent, except for cries. Survivors wandered, burned, searching for family. The smell of charred wood, of skin, hung over everything. This was the after we often forget. Not statistics, but people carrying buckets of water to no one, calling names into silence. But wait, here's the astonishing thing. Within 4 days, the streetcars were running again. 4 days. Survivors, injured and grieving, still climbed into those trams. It was as if the city whispered, "We're still here." The years that followed were brutal. Radiation sickness, hunger, scars, physical and emotional. Yet Hiroshima refused to disappear. Schools reopened, temples were rebuilt, and the survivors, the Hibakusha, began to speak, not just of horror, but of resilience. Hiroshima today, memory turned into living city, fast forward. Hiroshima before and after feels like two worlds, but somehow they coexist. Visit today and you'll find the Peace Memorial Park, the Genbaku Dome, atomic bomb dome, still standing in skeletal silence, and the eternal flame that will burn until nuclear weapons are gone. But beyond monuments, Hiroshima is alive, a city of nearly 1.2 million, buzzing with life, technology, and yes, the beloved Hiroshima-style okonomiyaki, savory pancakes stacked with noodles, and cabbage. Locals are proud of it. Tourists walk the Peace Bridge, children laugh in schools rebuilt from ash. Funny thing is, Hiroshima isn't frozen in sorrow. It's a place of hope. Every August 6th, lanterns float down the Otter River, carrying prayers. Tourists, locals, politicians, they gather. Not to dwell in pain, but to remind the world, never again.